My bad.
No, you good. You good.
Okay. Welcome to Tap In with T-Viz and Miss Dean, man. This is Route 8 Podcast, and we here with that same lunatic, Murphy Lee. Oh, man.
Up, man. Up, man. Appreciate
Go on, say it. We're going to give him the legendary status. He got it. He got it. He got it. He legend. He did it. He did it. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know what you doing on Route 8, all these. I know the Grammys and everything going on, but look, when you on Route 8 now, man, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Appreciate y'all energy, man. Ain't nothing happening, just working.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. We know about you. We up on
know about you.
You always trying to be humble.
Always trying to be humble.
You need to go from Murphy Lee to Humble Lee, because you always trying to be humble. You got a lot of shit going on, bro. You did a lot of shit. You contributed in so many ways to the hip hop industry.
And you still popping. You still popping. The second time around. You still popping.
Let's talk about it. Let's hop into the first thing. So we know you deep into the music. You've done things. I mean, you was with the Saint Lunatics. You was that's a 5-member group, working with Nelly, working with mega stars, working with Jermaine Dupri. Who else was there? P. Diddy. Working with all these stars. I mean, let's start from the beginning. What really inspired you to do rap?
Man, my height. I knew I knew I couldn't dunk a ball. You know what I'm saying? I knew that, it was gonna be rough on that baseball field. You know what I'm saying? We can't do too much when coming from where we come from. So, if we don't want no regular job, you got to figure it out. So I think music was early in my game, like maybe like 8th, 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? When we first formed the St. Lunatics. So I got it kind of early, man. So I kind of knew what I wanted to do with a career. Like I watched, like even my son, he's 17 and he still don't know what he want to do. Like it's kind of hard when you're in high school. Like you don't even know what you want to go to college for. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So me knowing at like 8th and 9th grade, like I'm already want to do this. That I see
that's crazy.
That already we gonna make this. We can make it. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple times like I snuck in on the Mr. Servo interview and I seen like I just thought about like one of our first shows was like opening up for Master P and them when they St. Louis. So it was just like that was one of the days and I knew we could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can make it on the big stage. You know what I'm saying?
Funny story.
It is funny.
This is a funny story that you say that because you may not even remember, but we met you in St. Louis on the No Limit tour.
We dapped you up.
Took a picture with you and everything. I mean,
you were so cool.
You were so cool, just
cool,
and like I mean, you know,
acting like you ain't got a whole Grammy under your belt, just trying to blend in the best you can.
And it was funny because as soon as I see you, I said, "Hey, that's Murphy Lee. What the hook gonna be?" But you was cool, man. You took the picture and everything.
For the No Limit John, that was hard. I had time that day, man. I had a good time that day.
We've been blessed enough to be able to share the stage with some of the No Limit artists as well. So as it progressed, my husband, he's been able to do shows with No Limit. So shouts out to the No Limit reunion show and everything they got going on. So let's talk about the St. Lunatics. Let's talk about this. Did you want to be a solo artist or did you want to be solo or did you want to do the group thing?
I never wanted to be a solo artist. I don't want to be a solo artist to this day. I never had no plans. I don't think none of us had no plans on that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just high boiled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, movies and stuff coming soon, most likely. And it was so hard to get on back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Or just to get heard. Because it wasn't necessarily about getting on, it was about getting heard. Like nobody wanted to hear that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it was rough, and we just did a lot of songs. And to me personally, I think the first people that we signed with took a big interest in Nelly, and he started just shooting for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it was a fact that nobody was signed the group or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Now that I get older and looking back at stuff, I'm thinking like, no, I was just more so that he definitely took a big interest in Nelly. You know what I'm saying? And he pushed it, and that's how he felt like the group could follow that. And that's how it went. Because that's how everybody came out. He was manager of Biggie. He was manager of Mace. And that's how they came out. It was Biggie, then everybody behind him. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you had Mace, and then you had Harlem World behind him. It was just, he felt like it could be Nelly, and then it could be Lunatics. So it came out like that. But at the same time, I think none of us really wanted to be solo artists. You know, we had this group thing on lock.
What was it like working with Nelly?
And the St. Lunatics, all of them.
And my brothers, man, the same way we was just in the hood hooping against somebody. It was just team. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody played their role, so it was super dope. Good people, man. All our people is just good people, man. Is
dope. You the youngest in the group?
Yeah, I'm the youngest, man.
You're the youngest in the group. So with success that early, I mean, cause we're not gonna sugarcoat it. You know, when y'all took off, y'all didn't just like take off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all took off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
they did.
Yeah, like, like I think that first one was probably like, what's that, like the third most selling record in hip hop history or something like that. Definitely a diamond record. So you know what I mean? It's like you're a part of this camp. So this is like, this not just regular success. This like MC Hammer success. This is a different level of success. You get what I mean? So like being so young, I mean, you had to have every girl in the world want to be with you, everything going on. How did you handle success at that level, that magnitude?
I learned that it wasn't no difference between being popular in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like it was just that on another level, because we had like a #1 song in St. Louis like when I was like in sophomore, junior. You know what I'm saying? So I used to leave my school to go perform at other schools, and we used to get chased out of schools and all that. So kind of got the fame kind of early, you know what I'm saying? And like never had a problem with the girls, never had a problem with none of that type of stuff. So I was early. My sex ed was early. You know, and so nothing was new to me. You know what I mean? So like I watched a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of unattractive rappers walk around when they get the money. When they get the money, you know what I'm saying? They geeking for some girlies somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like us, it was natural just to pull something. You know what I'm saying? It was just natural to be in that manner. Like boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna ask you another question. With the impact y'all had on the industry, the type of record sales y'all had, but y'all coming from the Midwest. You get what I'm saying? And to me, this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying this is fact, but I don't feel like Midwest rappers get celebrated the same as East Coast or West Coast. I mean, do you feel the same way, or do you feel like, man, we sold so many records, we was good, I don't know about anybody else?
Nah, it was the fact that we don't live in New York, LA, or Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you don't have the media outlets to let people know exactly everything, every move that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Midwest, you got it. It's gonna be hard to tap into you. You know what I'm saying? That's unless you just stay yourself on the West. You all in TMZ, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in New York, so you with all the fame stuff. You know what I'm saying? We stayed in St. Louis our whole career. So it was just like we didn't get that extra, that that what they call the music business. You know?
Yeah.
Do you feel like y'all should have moved around more? Do you feel like that kind of hindered y'all success, not moving around?
No, because we still it was like Giannis staying in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no difference. It was like, just blow up your city, you'll be all right.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
I
ain't look at it like that. Maybe if we'd have did that, we'd have did something stupid, or something would have went different. You know what I mean? Because we crazy. Something could have happened. You know what I mean? Like being in them other places and not being able to handle your business like you need to if you're at home. So I think we did great. I think we did great to be from a small town like we are and still not, go to them big places and just be lost in the land. Because I don't like that stuff anyway. I'm not a big music business type of guy. You know what I mean? Like I don't like Hollywood stuff anyway. So it kind of worked out for us.
So how was that like for you? I mean, saying that you don't like Hollywood. I mean, your path to success leads you right to Hollywood. Like, how did you deal with that? Because I mean, at y'all magnitude, the way y'all grew so fast, it was almost like an overnight success. I know y'all put in so much work, but like, you was literally trending in the direction of Hollywood. Did that make you feel awkward? Like, did that make you feel out of place heading in that direction?
Yeah. We just dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, trying to be normal in a in a world where you know you're not normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Trying to do extra normal shit.
Yeah, just
hey, look, I saw one
well,
of the Kardashian sisters did some shit like this. She had she was couponing. She was couponing just to feel normal. You know what I'm saying?
I find myself trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Because you make it out, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean the whole everybody in the hood make it out. All your peoples that you grew up with make it out. So it's kind of you try to dumb it down a little bit just to feel apart sometimes, you know what I mean? But everybody can't go. You got to realize what it is, and you just got to try to make ways for more people to you know, to be successful in whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? That way it won't feel like you just one successful person and everybody just riding around. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be the real reason why people hold back. Otherwise, I think it'd be a lot of more Hollywood folks. You know, it'd be they peoples that they with. Like, man, you can become a millionaire, but that don't mean your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, unless you got enough. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to do so much so you can make enough so you can get everybody else on the same page. It's just rough, man, for black people to make this kind of money and to kind of do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I understand it all. I see both sides of it, but I always try to stay humble and not play that Hollywood role of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's all stupid. But at the same time, I know what it takes to, you know, be a brand.
Yeah, exactly. Did you have to deal with any resentment from anybody you knew or like anybody in the neighborhood? Because like you said, as you're heading in a different direction of success, everybody can't come with you.
Yeah, like you know, like the internet, you know, we do our research. So the internet got crazy rumors. They say the Lunatics, y'all got hot, y'all signed a whole bunch of artists and made sure y'all just controlled that market. I mean, you know, is it true, or is this like it's just rumors, or it's like, you know, or it's just part of success?
Now we just try to put our people in play. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a gang of rappers around us, like a gang of family members that like, we just try to put our people in play. You know what I'm saying? We hired over 100 people. We just try to put the people in play. It didn't matter. Like, the people that talk is like outsiders that, you know, we have I don't know your first, last name. I don't know how you look, no nothing. You know?
Yeah.
And I just don't think you come before my people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how height you think you are or who you feel I'm supposed to put on or supposed to do this. We just tried to put our people on, you know what I'm saying? So some worked, some didn't, you know. It's just the game.
I mean, honestly, that is
for real. I don't care. You don't see Michael Jordan's son in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that ain't how it works. So
yeah.
1 in a million for real. Yeah.
That is facts. That's real. That's real.
So let's go through the highlights, man. How was it working with Diddy in the studio? I hear so many different stories about Diddy working. You hear the Keisha Cole story. How was it like for you?
It was cool, man. You know, I had to, you know, it made me definitely realize that he's a producer and not a artist, or like not a how can I say this? He doesn't have to do as much as, you know what I'm saying, as he probably would get paid to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, much.
Oh, he working, huh?
He's in charge. Like, when you control stuff, like when you're in charge of something, I think it's doper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he able to, you know, like be the quarterback of that or be the coach. You know what I mean? Like because he put the soundtrack together, so it was just him just in there coaching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, him being on that song, like he probably wasn't even supposed to be on the song. But he coached his way into that movement. Like, I want to get Nelly and I'm gonna say, like, he knew what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get Jay-Z, I'm gonna get this record from Jay. Boom, I'm gonna drop that. Oh, that Nelly kid hot. Let me get him. Boom, boom, boom. Nelly want to put Murph. Oh, Murph, that little upcoming. Let me go ahead and twerk this on in. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out perfect. It just so happened to be my last song that I was doing for my album. And
Shake Your Tail Feather.
It came right in time.
Yeah. Are you talking about Shake Your Tail Feather?
Yeah.
That was also on the Bad Boys. That was also put out on the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that was the Grammy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got the Grammy for that. I do want to talk about this song that made our shoe prices go up. You know, I've been talking to everybody. I tell them I'm gonna get Murphy Lee on there. They said, man, Murphy Lee, man, he made my shoes go up. I was buying shoes for $40. Man, dude come out with the song and he just made the Air Force Ones with crazy. It was like
inflated.
Right.
The Air Force market got inflated, man. How do you feel about that, man?
I mean, and give me 2 pair. You know what I mean? Like y'all would say. You know what I mean? Man, that was crazy. I mean, the song was crazy. I mean, how was it like creating that one? Classic.
Oh man, it was cool business, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure we don't know what it's gonna do before we did it. You know what I mean? But it turned out crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wish we would know more business and got some Nike stock and all
that. For real.
Woo, boy! If you would have got some Nike stock before y'all dropped that, man. That would have went crazy.
You wouldn't even be on this interview. You'd be sitting up there like Elon Musk somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That's a smart way
you'd be somewhere else, man. No, but for real. Yeah, sometimes I feel that though, for sure. But y'all definitely, that was a hit to this day. When I'm feeling it, I'm playing that to this day. It don't even have to be a mood.
Yeah, you put them Air Force Ones on, you got to play that just in your beginning of your day. That's how I got to go. So y'all still getting streams off that. But man, you still putting out music that's still dope, man. I mean, like your formula, man, you putting out these singles and man, I listen to all the songs and I'm like, man, I like you really coming with the music for us. You know what I mean? It ain't, it's good music. I think a lot of times artists that have a first career like you had, I think they try to come and try to have the same career, like try to come with something like, oh, I'm gonna do what the young boys do. I'm gonna go get the young artists on the hook, and then we're gonna do this. But like, I don't think people understand like hip hop was young then, and that might have worked then, but now hip hop has grown and evolved, and like it's people like 30 years old, 35 years old that we don't like the new music.
Yeah, we
don't even like. We want to hear
some content.
We want to hear the new Murphy Lee. We want to hear the new Nelly. We want to hear the new Busta Rhymes out. We want to hear the new people that we like. Y'all still are stars. I mean, and I think you probably one of the only ones that's sticking to what we, you know what I mean, and giving us what we need. I mean, what's making you stay in the pocket versus chase the fame?
Yeah.
I learned that our truth still works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 42 years old. Like, I got stuff to say that at 42 that could teach my 30, my 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can hold and teach the 55. So it's like, and like you said, hip hop is grown. If Obama listening and my son listening, he 5, then we good. Like, and he 5. This is his favorite album. I'm talking about Daddy put you on. Daddy put you on. He ain't playing with that. That's his first time. He know what the hook gonna be and all that other stuff too. But at the same time, he trying to hear a second time around. He trying to hear Human Love and the new stuff. And he know about heart. You know what I'm saying? And don't know how to tie his shoes. You know what I'm saying? So it's about that. It's about people going through stuff that's grown. You know what I mean? Like and they ain't got no music, no theme music. Like ain't no soundtrack to your life. Like
right,
paying your bills and doing all this other stuff. Like I think we cater to one crowd and we love what's popular, which is cool. That's cool and dandy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of room for everybody. So I'm just making sure I cater to the folks that grew up like I grew up and on what I'm on.
We definitely appreciate it, man. Like it's appreciated.
It's just like TV, you know what I'm saying? When you was a kid, you watch cartoons. When you grew up, you start watching something else. When you got older,
that's what I was about to say.
It's just
right
order. Let's go.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
It's normal. Like it's the progression of life in general is normal.
I just don't understand why the artists feel like it's a young folks game. I don't know where that come from. I don't know who said that, but I think it's because most music was promoted like through school and college, and you know what I'm saying? It was promoted. That's how they promote it. So now it's a new age. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get it out. So they don't even deal with it. They just do it with the kids. Really, they want the young folks because they can give them any kind of deal or any kind of, you know, like where I make my.
They want you young, dumb, and impressionable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Young. I ain't finna pick nobody who know what they talking about in the
exactly.
That's
right. Exactly.
Yeah. So
I don't want you to actually have a rebuttal for my contract. I just want you to sign it.
So you gotta be. I guess that you gotta be willing to trade in, the so-called popular fame sometimes to keep it 100. I just rather give you these stories and this knowledge of self, knowledge of life, knowledge of the music business. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather pay homage to my fans, my day ones. I'd rather, talk about my wife instead of talking about the girls I hit. You know what I mean? I'd rather talk about, it's just I came a little different. I'd rather tell the truth instead of telling you about a highlight film. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather tell you what there are ups and downs to everything in life. Like you ain't gotta always talk about the ups. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I just made sure I touched a little bit of everything. Took you on.
So can we get into this song then? It's the second time around. These lyrics, that first verse. I mean, you telling the story about the music business, and this a true story or this just fabricated a little bit?
No false in me. I don't even know how to say the other stuff. Like, you know how people be like,
because you put a lot on
this song.
Yeah.
So we want
all the questions that need to be answered, you know what I'm saying? Instead of getting on all interviews and just yapping and yapping, I'd rather, just tell it through the music like it's supposed to be told. That's all it is. It's truth.com at all times.
I feel that.
That's dope.
I feel that.
That's dope. The song is hot, man. I mean, you brought back real like instruments and stuff. It seemed like a real band played that. Maybe not, but it feel that way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it gave it that feel, and I mean, it's dope, man. And
we travel with the band the whole nine. We give you the Murphy Lee experience, man. It's just coming a little different.
And if I'm not mistaken, all your new music is put out independently, correct?
Yeah, definitely. And if you go back to Murphy's Law, if you go back to my first album, I'm live instruments, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of
so you kept your sound.
Oh yeah. I grew up on blues with Granddaddy and all that. Like when he took me to school, he listened to country radio and all that. Like I grew up on instruments like that. You know what I'm saying? I think my daddy that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He played guitar, drums, and all that too. So it's in me to go there.
Murphy is funny, boy. You slid that in quick. That daddy I don't know.
Yeah, funny. I played the guitar all that too. So
now Murphy's Law. Since you brought up your first solo album, Murphy's Law, why did you name it Murphy's Law? I know your name Murphy Lee, but why did you name it Murphy's Law? Considering the normal definition of Murphy's Law is whatever bad can happen, gonna happen, and all this stuff. What was your definition of that album? Why you name it that?
What was your twist on it?
Somebody came and brought that to me. It was kind of stupid. It was just gonna be Murphy Lee the Schoolboy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was gonna be the album. That's why it's actually say that. It actually say Murphy Lee the Schoolboy, and then it got Murphy's Law on there too. You know what I'm saying? But somebody threw it out there. I thought it came with like a kind of like it was about the skits. You see the skits on there and stuff like that. It's just somebody acting silly, talking about we changing the rules. You know, that's why I've been changing it from wrong. What could go wrong to what could go right will go right type of thing.
Oh, okay.
But it didn't fall. I didn't finish it. You know, I didn't finish the whole campaign of that to make that really stand out. So I think it was a stupid title, to be honest with you.
Do you feel like it jinxed your career considering that label held you back for 5 years after?
No, I'm black. Black man is God. I don't believe in no spooks, none of that. You know what I mean? I don't think that's ain't no mystery and none of that stuff. Words are powerful. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. You can manifest things.
Yeah, but my album did well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did. It did.
No.
Oh yeah.
It could do better. You know what I'm saying?
You can't knock your success, bro.
Anybody could have did better. Somebody sold 10, they could have sold 20. You know what I'm saying? So you could have did better, but at the same time, I did great. So it definitely didn't jinx it.
I just meant far as like with what you went through with the record label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that happened after. You know what I'm saying? That was 2 years. What happened with the record label was really just the fact that they broke down. You know what I'm saying? They broke into like 5 different labels. The people who was in charge of all our projects moved on. I mean, after that, you didn't see too much of like Nelly, nobody. Like everybody on our label fell into a little hole. Even Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? They fell into a drought of stuff because everybody at our label was in different hands now. You know what I'm saying? Different budgets was out. So they just wouldn't put out my second album. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't release the budget. It was just too much going on. They was lying, saying they would. Oh, we got you. You know what I'm saying? To hold me on, they was like, I got you. But when I'm trying to leave, they was like, no, don't go. You know what I mean? But then they was saying they're going to put something out and just never put it out. And you look up. You know, just like today, it's Thursday. I know it was last Friday, just a second ago.
Yeah.
Like, boy, it get to Thursday fast in the mud. So let's know you look up, it was 4 years later. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So, you know, we went through it, but that's life. It was a learning experience.
And you still came out on top and still creating great music. So shouts out to you for that.
And hindsight is 2020, right? So, like, now that everything happened, you've seen it. You've been independent. You've been with the major, with the big budget. I mean, what's the
pros and
the
cons?
pros and cons? Like first, because everybody they talking there. You see a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, stay independent, this and that." What's the pro from being with a big
to a major versus
you know what I mean?
independent grind?
Yeah.
It's probably no difference than buying a house and getting a loan from the bank, and then buying a house with your own cash.
The overhead. You ain't got to pay it. You just getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I ain't never heard nobody break it down like that, but that's a good one. I get it.
It ain't no difference. It's just a loan. You either gonna buy the car outright or you gonna get a loan for the car. Get a loan for the car, you know it's gonna be interest, and you know it's gonna be a long time before you pay it back. But if you buy it out, just know you spent your own bread. You better use it to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's facts.
But so really, man, them labels, if the team is right and they really behind you, and if you got good ideas, you got a plan already for your project, labels are great. You know what I'm saying? If the situation, if you need that teamwork, you know what I'm saying? If you hot already and steaming hot and blazing and all that, sure, what's the point of a label? You know what I'm saying? Like, you already did the part that they supposed to do. They supposed to get you hot. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to turn your 10 people to 20 people. And if you already got 20 people, you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I was about to ask you. So would you say
that?
Do you feel like if you already popping, a label is not necessary?
It's not necessary, but if you want that route, some people like the upfront. Some people don't. Some people cool with making more money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? It's what you work out for real. Like, you can get with a label and do everything that you want to do independent with the label too. You know, just a partnership. So it's supposed to be a partnership, but I think most of the time we get into it thinking it's like some big conglomerate that we want to get signed to, where that's like our daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're in the family of Def Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But like that. That's not what it is. It's a bank. It's a hedge fund. It loans you money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even money. It's somebody else's money, and it's just getting loaned to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
you say you could just go to Fifth Third or Huntington, or you could go to Citizens Bank. You could just go to a bank and get a damn loan. It's the same effect.
Yeah, you got your stuff. Go to the bank. Better off going to the bank and get you a loan. But and popping already if you already got your stuff together. Like, but that's what it is. It ain't nothing but a loan or big. How popular you are, the bigger the loan you get.
Yeah.
You either want it up front or you want it on the back end. That's how it's just on you. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for the game. That's
so
real.
How you think?
Don't people talk bad about them like that. Like, no, going. What's the point of the label? Like, man, you don't know nothing about the music business. You know what I'm saying? Like, go in, find your great lawyer, and just go in and negotiate your stuff correctly, and you can utilize their team. You know what I'm saying? The revenue and the routes they got to make you pop. You might need that. You know, some people do. Then some people ain't looking for that. Some people like profit margin. I'm trying to sell $100 I'm trying to get $100 from 10,000 people a year. I make my mind like that. Some other people want to sell 1 million records. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's what you want.
So that just speaks volume onto understanding what you want as you enter into this business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get into business, they don't know what they want. They think they want a deal. They sign a bad deal. They don't want a deal. You know, it's like, you got to know what you want.
Yeah.
Coming from your mouth, I mean, you kind of putting that perspective.
And I really respect your mind, man. I don't say this about a lot of humans, man, but I've been watching a lot of your interviews and a lot of stuff. I really respect your mind. And this is why I'm asking you this question. What do you think the internet did to the industry, and how the internet is affecting the industry? Like, you know, because it's a streaming game now. You know, back in the day when y'all was coming out, you know, people were selling, 10 million records. They 2 million records. Now people is all about 2 billion
streams.
Yeah. So how you feel that affect the music business, not the artist, the business side of it?
It's just another route for the labels to cheat the artists. They just trying to find ways to make money. You know, they did it. They found a way to pay the artists pennies instead of dollars. You know, at first they were just giving them $1 per album. Now they giving them under a penny. You know what I'm saying? So it's per stream, and it's just a game. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like, I'm not dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you got to get mine like memorabilia or like merchandise. You got to come to me to get the whole album. I dropped a few singles on the streaming service, but you get all my old material, you know what I'm saying? But no new material, you got to come to newmurph.com and get that thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it should be. That's just me straight to the fans. I don't want to deal with them because you know, they making 17, $18 billion a year. And it's no billionaire artists out there in the world. And that's
Right.
just started, you know what I'm saying? So where's the money going? Who's getting it? What's going on? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it is what it is. I don't think it messed up the business. I think it helped, you know what I'm saying, making more black entrepreneurs, more black millionaires, more black people money, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, if you're an underground artist, you're not a top tier, top 10, you know what I'm saying, A-list artist, you're not getting paid off streams. You know what I'm saying? That's just point blank, period. So you need to find other routes. You know what I'm saying? My route that I advise people to go is straight to your fans and sell it like merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Like they will buy it. People will support you same way they did. They paid $600, $700, $800 to come by a VIP section at your party. You think they ain't gonna pay you $10 for an album? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Right, exactly. Knowing your worth.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You gotta know your worth. You exactly right.
So
And
it's like,
direct
do we really want
consumer
to be
is the way.
independent, or we just, you know what I'm saying? So like, or we just claiming independence, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
that's my whole thing. I think the streaming service is it's just confusing now until they step up and, you know, start paying the artists more, I think.
But you
And
know, it's amazing though, not to cut you off, but it's amazing because a lot of artists that come from your stardom, from when they was paying all that money to keep going and seeing the changes and noticing that they starting to pay pennies on the dollar and still fighting and finding new ways to be, you know, innovative and coming up with new ideas to create money. I mean, we applaud you for that because some people just give up. You know, like, oh, it ain't worth the money, it ain't worth the time.
right.
But
I'm gonna go sell cars. Forget
exactly,
it.
I'm gonna do something else, and I'm sure you got your hands on everything, but to know that you're needed in this business is a big thing, you know what I'm saying? Because like we was talking about earlier, like people still want to hear Murphy Lee. You still got a whole story, a whole legacy to build, and people want to listen to that. So shouts out to you.
And you there. Like, you know, I gotta commend you on just your story, bro. Your story helped us so much, help artists. You know, your story is important. You know what I'm saying? Because your viewpoint, you know, like I've been telling artists, I talk to artists, I've been telling them, like, man, you gotta go direct to consumer. I've been telling people that for years. But you know, me saying it versus Murphy Lee saying it is different. It's different. It's because, like, man, this dude been here, he been, you know, on the biggest stage, and if he's saying it, boom. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like your story is so important, man, and people need to hear that. And that was one of the main reasons why I said, man, he got to come to Route 8, man, because a lot of people don't want to talk about it because a lot of people are ashamed about it. A lot of people are ashamed to say that, man, I got 1 million streams and I ain't really getting no bread off of it. You know what I mean?
But it's the reality.
Yeah.
And pushing that narrative leave people confused.
I get my ASCAP checks okay. I get a nice sum, but all my streams come from all my old music. You know what I'm saying? Like I get the same 1 million streams a month, like everybody else be getting. All these other artists, I get them too. Mine just coming from all my old material. So it's like the new material don't resonate on that stream service like that. So if I gotta tell you to go to this site, put my name in the search bar, go to this song, press play. I might as well tell you to call 314-408-TIX. Text me. I'll send you the link. That's simple. Or go to my website or go to the link in my bio and go straight to it. Like, why am I telling you to go to some company just that not going to pay me correctly to search me? Like, no, ain't no.
That is fact.
On you now.
That's some game. That's some game.
It just don't add up in my business mind. It just don't make no sense for me to promote you to search me when I could just send you to my website. Like, go straight to me. I don't care if you stream. If it's a free thing, go to my website, stream it for free. Do that at least. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sell it. I'm not telling everybody to go sell their music. Okay, I advise you to, but if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause some people don't money. Some people music ain't worth no money.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, service got them to where that point where they just making music and it's like worthless content, worthless everything. Tomorrow I'm not gonna even know what I just heard. It's like silly, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I decided that when I do make something with substance and purpose, like Second Time Around album, I am allowed to say, yo, I got an album out, go purchase this. This is dope. I promise you, this is something that you're gonna want to listen to tomorrow, not just tonight.
You know? Second Time Around, that's out right now, right?
Yeah, you can go to my website. You go to the link in my bio. You can text me at 314-408-TIX. That's 8427. I text you right back. You can get all the exclusives. You subscribe, just leave your name. The whole nine is me texting you. It's just a way that I think all artists and all entrepreneurs should get straight to their fans. All businesses need this message thing I got going on. Everybody should use it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way I came with the thing. I'm not putting my stuff on streaming service. You want this song? Come do it. Only way you can see it streaming is on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You go see the video.
Yeah.
I'm getting Murphy Lee consultation vibes going on. I mean, that might be your next business. You might have to set up some consultants, brother, because you got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, you got a lot of game. You got a lot of game.
And you ain't afraid to share it. So, you know, we appreciate you for that.
And a lot of people be scared to share the game like it's like we hurting each other by keeping a secret.
It's the treasure.
People used to say you used to have to pay for the game, and I understand why they say it, because most likely when you just giving the game, ain't nobody they ain't taking this, they ain't gonna utilize it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Hey, you pay for something, you're gonna utilize it. You pay for school, you utilize it. You pay for this, you gonna utilize it. You pay for a video game, you gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? Like you choose the worm. You when you get it for free, you go over, you F over it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you this guy. I don't mind giving it to you because people ain't finna remember shit anyway. But and it's cool.
It's funny.
It's so sad, but it's so
Which you funny because you can rewind it, you can hear it. Like you should want to get a game. I always get a game because it's not what I'm gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying?
You exactly right though, because it's funny. It's funny. When I first started in the business, I like to give my story. I first started in business. My cousin gave me a copy of Pro Tools. Now this is the top stuff, but he gave it to me. Man, I ain't learned that thing at all. But one day I got mad at somebody at a job. I was working a job, normal, you know, man. Got mad, got in a fight, left the job, went to the store and went and bought it. I got it for free already, but I went and bought it. But I knew that in my mind. I said, man, if I spend my money on it, I'm going to learn it. You know what I'm saying? Learned it, man. I make money off Pro Tools even to this day, man. You know, engineer, record, mix, master. Like, but you right about that, man. When you give somebody something for free, for some reason, they just don't value it the same. They don't value it the same. Yeah. You know?
And so it's free game. It's free game. It's a lot of free game on the internet, man. You can go to college right now for free on the internet by just listening to what's going on, and it's out there. All the information is out there. But me personally, I'm just learning from these are my mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything I'm telling people is like it's my mistakes. I've been independent since 09, 010. I've been doing the same thing though. I dropped it. My first independence was a documentary with a free album. So this is my route. My route is always that, like dropping a book and an album. I'm not gonna mess with the music business because I drop an album. People be like, "How many you sold?"
Yeah,
what does that matter? Why you worry about what I sold? You know what I'm saying? Like it's about that because they look at me at a certain stature. They like Murphy Lee. I need to see the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like people talking like that, like that's stupid. Why am I worried about your number? I just need 10,000 people to rock with me, bro. I ain't worried about what you. So if I get 20,000, 30,000, I'm eating. I'm good. I'm not even worried about that. So it's just about the number game with me, man. All that fame stuff, I never liked it anyway, so I'm not worried about it. I just want to bring awareness to the fans that been down from day one. We sold over 45 million records. I'd be damned if I don't get to at least tell them that I got a project out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing. That's my whole campaign is about. It's like a family reunion, man. I'm just trying to get back to my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. I'm not worried. Everybody else over those 45 come with it. They be like, oh, Murphy is tight. I'm cool with that on the wake up and all that. But I'm just trying to get the people who already love me. I don't want to deal with no haters. I don't want to deal with people who ain't got no Murphy Lee story, no Lunatics story, who ain't rock no Air Force Ones, who ain't had no. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be into this so you really feel what I put down. Because I
get exactly what
the way the album is set up. You know what I'm saying? I meant to send y'all the project. I'm sorry, I meant to send y'all the project before we did the interview, so y'all could just the whole vibe of it. Because I know
actually, if you can after the interview, send it to us. We still let her vibe to it.
I got you. Y'all gonna love it though. It's just, and that's what it's about. It's grown folk music, but at the same time, the little oaks love it. My kids love it. My son 17 love it. My daughter 26 love it. My son 5 love it. They don't play nothing else. When I tell you I ain't heard another album unless I play it, they when I get to the car, that's what they bumping already. I just on their own. And it's not because it's daddy or because it's my husband. None of that. It's because it's just some vibes on there, and it get them away from what we constantly hearing that's being forced in our ear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just such a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? The whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole spectrum of it.
Yeah. And I gotta send some love y'all way though too, also, because you married and we married. So we in this married thing, you know, being in the entertainment business and being married and it can get tough. So shouts out to y'all, you know, blessings to you and your family. Just keep holding it down. Y'all doing your thing. But I have to say that because that's big to me, you know, they don't push that in the industry.
That's what we push into, you know, we came out first married couple ever in hip hop history ever come out with an album together. Yeah. You know, we 10 million views already with what we doing. But yeah, we big on the marriage thing. Shouts out to you for being married. Yeah. That's
pushing
big.
it and living by it. Because it ain't just about being married. Like we've watched our stars be married, but we didn't know they were married. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw.
Oh, you was married too. Oh, man.
All of them be married. All of them be married. That's the craziest part about it. But you know, I guess the industry kind of push you away from that. But me, I go with it. I go forward with it. My wife was on my first album. Yeah. Like people don't know that. Like she was on Murphy's Law.
And
like,
I wish I would have talked about it more because I got a lot of flack from my wife. Like, you want to rap? And ain't nobody married in this game. I had to do the real research and show her how many people was married. Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
I was about to, he threw me under the bus.
Yeah, but I did on purpose.
I was about to give it to you, but you know I do remember that conversation. Yeah, because that's what we saw. We saw all our top stars, and it was like, dog that broad, F that, and that's how we thought they was living. Yeah. But then he started researching numbers. It was like, damn, everybody was damn near married. Yeah. It's like a secret. You know, they talking about the Illuminati, a secret society. Husband and wives is a secret society in motherfucking entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I applaud everybody that live in their truth. Like, even from your music to what you putting out. Just shouts out to you and your family for that.
That music is dope.
If it's buck, and it's just me doing the math on myself, I don't think like, that's why I like this album, because I don't think, and my last couple albums I started doing it, but the moment I started telling the truth, because I just realized I was lying. Because I still was doing what Murphy Lee was doing, and I'm just talking, you know, pimp talk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just talking like that, and I ain't even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, 100. Like, and when you keep it 100, man, them songs come out different. I got like it's a song called She Is Her on the album, man. That is a straight up and down first hip-hop wedding song. When I tell you, it's just a jammer, and it feel good. The whole thing of from the beat to the hook to the everything, and me and her on my album like 3 times. Singing, and it's that, man. It's about the truth, bro. When you tell the truth, man, it works way better. When I was first came out and I was talking big booty type, I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was on. Like, that's it comes out smoother. You win a Grammy for it, the whole 9, because it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I just want artists, like, they just gotta tell the truth, because I know for a fact you didn't kill 8 people. By the end of the verse, you lying and you didn't sell that much dope, and you still talking about cooking crack, and you ain't even from the crack era. Like, what you mean? Hot stove ain't nothing going on.
It's over with.
And you one of the first rappers I done heard say, well, it's on a song called So Dope. I'm so dope. I ain't never sold no dope. I'm like, boy, he just letting it all hang out. Like, I ain't gonna say.
Oh yeah, that's the single. So I dropped in the pandemic. I dropped a song every Monday. So I dropped 46 records.
During the pandemic.
Yeah, singles like that. Oh, that was crazy. That's what you were saying. That's so dope. It was part of that mission, and then after that, that's when I fell back and put together the second time around album, because I got rid of what I didn't. You know what I'm saying? What my plate was like. So I'm definitely
doing the most was hard on that too, boy. You wasn't playing on that doing the most.
Hey man, yeah, man.
I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I think Murphy Lee need a versus. You know what I mean? Like, I think who you think Murphy Lee should go against? I already got somebody, but I'm just trying to figure out what you think would be a good versus with you.
I don't know, man. I ain't did enough, man. It's whoever's whatever.
You ain't did enough. I think you and Joel Santana would be a great versus.
That'd be fun. I'm a showmanship. I don't think nobody really want to do the verses with me. Because I'm with that show stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
what's up with the same Lunatics reunion? I mean, what y'all gonna do? You up for a reunion? No Limit got the reunion tour.
And they selling out.
St. Lunatics, y'all about to come up with a reunion tour. What y'all doing?
I don't know.
It's a big bag there for the St. Lunatics. That's a big bag.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge bag.
Yeah, if it was a bag thing, them boys would have been back together. Yeah. It's a lot to that. Ain't no telling though. I'm the young dude, so I'm with it at all times. You'll never get a no from me.
I feel that.
Yeah, I get it.
That. You always on go.
Yeah, I mean, it's public. Y'all had a little bit of Riff Raff in the group. I mean, did that tear you in a way? You probably, I know you the youngin, so you good with everybody.
Nah, I've been gone for like 8 or 9 years. So when that came up, it didn't mean nothing to me because I was already out the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had to touch on that. Well, man, I think verses will be good thing, man. Hopefully they call you, man. I think you and Giselle Santana would be great. I mean, because
he got some verses worthy.
Yeah, I think y'all would be great.
I got remixes. I got a lot of records I was on, man. Ain't too many people can go verses with me except for the top tier people. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody else is gonna be.
I would like a Fabulous one too. Like,
wait, because I heard you went mixtape crazy too.
Yeah, you went mixtape crazy.
I got some stuff, man. I got some stuff, and I got some real remixes, not no just jack beats, like stuff I was really on. Probably top surface that people didn't know, but when they hear it, it makes the shows dope. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling. I ain't even looking for it for real because I feel like I ain't did enough. I ain't did enough, work.
Oh, you talking about 45 million sold, man. That's enough.
Yeah, well, we talk, it probably as a group, St. Lunatics, if we do it all, you know what I'm saying? It'd be something different. But like my solo by myself, when you're talking 20 records and all that line, that's a lot of records to be put.
But people using they songs that they was on.
Yeah. No, I can come up with them. I got them because I do a show of an hour and 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, you got them, but
I'm just telling you that I'll probably be the last person they call. That's all.
There go Humble Lee.
Humble Lee again. Humble Lee.
We on Swiss Mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, they'd be glad to get you 45 million sold. I mean, they'd be glad to get you for real, to be honest. You know?
Like you tell everybody, know they worth. Hey, you got some worth. You said, no, bro.
I mean, you got, like you said, you got fans, man. We waiting to see it, man. I feel like you're gonna go wave that Midwest flag the way you supposed to. You know what I mean? So, we definitely will hope. Swiss, come on, Swiss.
Let's get it.
Get it. Come on, call him. He even got a public number.
Drop that number. Drop that number. What's that number?
He said he even got a number.
For real, he got a public number. Hit him up, man. But look, man, I just want to big you up, my brother, man, because I really respect your mind, man. I respect that's the first thing. I respect your mind. I respect your grind, man. You done a lot in this music thing, man, and you really gave us something to dance to and party to, and you gave us some food for thought, man, with the new music, man. And we really appreciate it, man. On what you've been doing, man, for the culture. You know what I mean? Y'all put St. Louis on the map, man. I don't think for us, y'all the first that we know. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, it wouldn't even be a St. Louis without y'all for us. We from Ohio. So, you know what I mean? So, y'all, twisting the words like y'all twisted and doing that, man. We like it. You know what I mean? We like it. We love it. Only thing we don't like is you raise the price of the shoes that we was wearing. To the point where we don't even wear them no more now. They cost too much. You might as well buy the Jordans. You know what I mean? But
actually, we didn't raise it. Actually, the people raised it. The more you buy, if you keep buying and they keep running out, that's how they move.
Y'all created the demand.
Y'all created the demand.
Accountability, Murphy Lee. Accountability.
And it was you. It's your fault because you said give me 2 pair. Yeah. So everybody buying 2 pair.
Everybody got two pair of white forces.
Yeah, for what?
You need 2 pair. They didn't even change the color.
Yeah. If that was true, we'd all be on crack. You better not follow nobody.
Well, you know what, man? We appreciate you once again. So if you want to tell any of your fans and the viewers what you got going on, and how to follow you and your new projects that you got coming out, like the second time around, stuff like that. Go ahead.
On the ground, man, at Murph Dirty, MurphDerty. You know what I'm saying? That'll get you everything. My link tree is Murphy Lee. That'll get you to everything. 314-408-TIX. Text me, leave your name so I can lock you in. When I'm in your state city, ain't no telling. We might just go bowling. Ain't no telling. Just hitting people up. Let's get to it. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm bringing around the Murphy Lee Experience April, May, June. So be looking for that in your city. That consists of comedy, hip-hop, R&B, live band, DJ set, the whole nine. It's a straight experience. It's one of the dopest shows of all time taken around the world. Make sure y'all come out and experience that, man. It's a dope date night. So I advise all my husbands and wives, you know what I'm saying? Single people that's looking for somebody, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a dope date. Drinks, food, the whole nine. So it's a great experience. 3 headline comedians, you know what I'm saying? Like people you love. So it's gonna be super dope, man. I did a focus group in St. Louis. We did one run of it, and I'm telling you, it's the truth. So we finna take it back out. Pandemic kind of slowed us down, but we finna take it back out April, May, June.
So y'all make sure y'all stop in Ohio,
y'all might
man.
even see Tap In with T-Vix and Miss Dean there.
Yeah,
we might
definitely
even
gonna pop up, man. Y'all make sure y'all bring that to Ohio, man. And if you got anything going around this area, you make sure you don't be stranger to the
I'm
show.
outside. I'm at a festival outside of Columbus. Where y'all at?
We in Akron.
Akron. It's near y'all a little bit, I think.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's in between Columbus and Akron or something like that. It's like in a smaller town in between.
Okay.
But I'll let y'all know. I'm definitely gonna let y'all know so y'all can come out and make sure I leave y'all some tickets and stuff. It's gonna be us. I think Yin Yang, Jaquan, 4 other people, maybe Bone. It's a few people on there.
Okay.
We definitely gonna pull up on you, man, and don't be a stranger to the show, man. You got
we're gonna
anything?
have to send you some of this merch, bro. Yeah. We gotta get you this trillionaire gear. My husband and I, we have a clothing line ourselves, so we gotta shoot you some of this, man.
Yeah, don't be a stranger to the show, man. Anything you got that you need to promote or whatever, make sure you come back, man, and we put you right on and get this thing going, so at least our town will know what Murphy Lee got going on, because we represent this Midwest in the right way, man. We love this Midwest, man. So we struggling with media outlets, so we gonna make sure we be the media outlet for the Midwest. So we here. We here for you anytime.
I appreciate y'all time and energy, man. Y'all be safe and peaceful. All love.
That's the wrap up.
That's the wrap up. Murphy Lee, Grammy, 45 million sold. Oh man, I can't believe you killed that.